Good morning, everyone! I'm Alex the Prince who has no idea what he's doing with his life, and welcome back to my channel for another Sanders Sides Theory video. So, who here loves Roman? Raise your hands. Yeah, you, 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 me? No, what? What ever gave you that idea? I never said he was my favorite sign. What are you talking about? Something that's been really bothering me for a hot minute is how Roman's well-being has been glossed over and shoved, no pun intended, shoved to the side over the last few videos. We've gotten a lot of proof, some straight, queer, from the prince's mouth, and yet no one in universe seems to care. I mean, come on!
They're originating with me. I know that wasn't easy for you. It wasn't. Are you good? I don't know.
And that last one really hocuses my pocuses. I mean, come on, you get distracted for 2 seconds and then it's all, oh, the more pertinent question, is Thomas okay? I mean, the dude's already insecure as a horse in the ocean and you're just gonna go off and just freaking save it for the theories, Alex. Save it for the theories. So, the pertinent question for this episode, is Roman okay? The answer is clearly a hard no, but we're gonna focus more on the why that is and not the if. Before we start, though, I have an announcement for you folks. I made a Patreon! If you're interested in becoming a patron, stick around to the end of the video to learn more. So, that being said,
let us Gamma Pants begin!
I think we can all agree that Roman took a huge hit in selfishness versus selflessness when he gave up his dreams in order for Thomas to be a good person. However, if you ask me, his pride's downfall started much earlier than that. Way back in Why Do We Get Out of Bed in the Morning? Which, for future reference, I always call logic versus passion. Just less of a mouthful. Logan and Roman go head-to-head in a heated battle about why Thomas lives his life. To survive or to dream. Neither are particularly kind to the other.
Sounds more like a pee-pee system, existing only as the product of unchecked imagination.
But out of all the insults and verbal swings, Logan lands what I at least believe is the most devastating blow of the episode. His chart. He organizes how he thinks Thomas should spend his daily routine into a pie chart divided by how much time each task should take.
You must allocate an adequate amount of time for sleeping, your 6 daily meals, dental hygiene, general hygiene, exercise, work, and pursuing your dreams, I guess.
When you break down the percentages into time, some of it does make a good deal of sense. 33% is 8 hours of sleep, 12.5% is 3 hours for eating, and 40% is 9.6 hours of work. But Logan only leaves 0.5% of time for Thomas to pursue his dreams. That's 7.2 minutes for Roman to work. Minutes. Roman is understandably pretty upset about this.
Wow, you've really got it all worked out, huh, Logan?
He gets less time than it takes for Thomas to brush his teeth every day. Which, might I add, Logan, for some reason, gave 28 minutes for... I don't think brushing your teeth takes that long, unless I'm just gross, which I honestly want to put past myself. For the rest of the episode, Roman is quick to jump at Logan for any and all points that he makes. And really, can you blame him? Dude just told him he wasn't even important enough for 10 minutes of the day. That's a heavy hit, bro. Rude. And then in the next episode, Crafters the Musical, only Logan gets a jelly brand whenever they both express all their love for it back and fitting in. And when he brings that up, they both make him look bad before queer up ignoring it. Sorry, I'm feeling a little...
extra passionate here.
Crafters the Musical is also the episode where we get the infamous personal moment that caught everyone onto the fact that Roman's not doing too great.
Roman, you dunce. You made a joke and now they'll think that everything's fine. Roman?
So yeah, Roman's insecure. Don't know what for. He's turning heads when he walks through the door. I'll stop. Learning new things about ourselves continue the plot for us. The whole video, Thomas is talking about how unsatisfied he is with his videos lately, which is Roman's job. He has to sit there and listen to him beat down on him the entire episode, and Roman's not that good at hiding his feelings.
Yeah, I feel iffy with my videos. So what? Big deal.
And Logan is still being less than kind to him. Not only does he pelt Roman in the face with a note card, but he also queer up tells him that his job isn't real.
You need to get a real job. Hey, yeah, like being a movie star. No. A real job.
And then when Roman apologizes for provoking him into violence, Logan just says, "That's very kind of you, Roman." And he never actually forgives him. Roman admits at the end of the episode that he's just trying to please Logan, and that just makes all these little moments hurt even more. All he wants is Logan's approval, and Logan just keeps tearing him down. It gets resolved at the end, but like, I can't imagine Roman bouncing back immediately like it was nothing. And again, here's another moment where Roman admits that he's not okay, only for it to get glossed over and ignored.
So, you're all better now, right, Roman? Maybe not. But I won't shy away from that fact any longer!
And then, the big grand slam hitter that knocks a home run through Roman's self-worth. Selfishness versus selflessness. It's finally there. Roman's dreams and entire purpose for existence are right within his grasp. He can finally prove to the others that he's needed, finally prove to Thomas that he's worth something, finally get his dreams fulfilled. And he loses it by his own choice. When Patton points out that the wedding is on the same day as the callback for the Alfred Hitchcock Lucas movie, Roman already knows that his chance is gone, but he still fights for it, still denies that that's the case. Then he gets told off and accused of lying when he was just trying to make a point about why only bad things can excuse them from the wedding.
And Roman, I thought you fought for honor. Yeesh. I would have stayed in my room if I knew Dad was going to take us on a guilt trip.
And he sides with the dark side, someone he openly hates, just for that sliver of hope that they'll make it to the callback. Not to mention the big displays of insecurity that he shows, such as jumping to the conclusion that any bad statement is about him.
Why is he still here? Why am I still here?
And absorbing any and all compliments without even thinking about them.
Now could we have the Honorable Justice Roman read off the charges, please?
Oh. Well, all right.
Except for when someone tells them that they love him.
Oh, you know I love you. Oh, yeah, totally.
Everyone keeps indirectly implying to Roman by saying that everyone else is other people and their wants. Other people. Everyone keeps indirectly implying to Roman that he's unimportant by saying that other people and their wants are more important than everything Roman's ever worked towards, and the one chance they might get at all that work being worth something. If that's the only line that actually was good, we are leaving that in. And at the end, Roman agrees with them. He knows that he's denying his purpose. He knows that he's crushing himself, but he does it anyway because he's convinced that the others don't care as long as Thomas does what's right. And if that's what it takes to keep the others from hating him, it's worth it. Roman is so deeply concerned with what the others think of him that he's hurting himself. He's always been afraid of rejection, but it's grown to a point where he's willing to give up on his entire life just to keep their approval. That is not healthy. But the others are still ignoring him, intentionally or not, so he feels like he needs to keep it up. Dealing with intrusive thoughts opens with Roman begging them to let him in on what's going on, but they consistently refuse until Roman's brother bashes him over the head with a morning star. He's out for almost the entire episode, and when he comes to, he says that he was
Struck by a realization.
We never hear what that realization was. He insults Logan, apologizes, the most sincere apology that we've heard from him, by the way, and then gets pushed to the side as all the attention focuses back onto Thomas. That worries me. What was his realization? That he really isn't important? That Remus could easily do his job for him? That they really do need to go to the callback? What was it? And you know what else I haven't seen brought up in the fandom? How we haven't really seen Roman since the end of Selfishness versus Selflessness. We got those bits in dealing with intrusive thoughts, and yeah, he was there for the entirety of Are There Healthy Distractions, but he wasn't contributing to the serious talk time the same way everyone else was. For the most part, he was just trying to force everyone's attention back onto Frozen. The only thing that he says that isn't in regards to that is
He just needs something to look forward to.
for they're establishing just how badly they don't want to go to this wedding. So what does it all mean, Thomas? What does it all mean, Joan? What does it all mean? Roman's gone from full creative control to heartbroken hero and a spectacular swan dive down to a regal rock bottom, and no one in universe seems to care. I fear that Roman is going to do something devastatingly dramatic, like force all the others to go to the callback without any of their input, or switch to the dark sides, or duck out. Maybe I'm the one being devastatingly dramatic. Okay, seriously though, I am dying to know what Roman's realization was and what he's going to be doing in the next episode. It's been confirmed that the next episode is going to be a continuation of Selfishness versus Selflessness, so I assume it's either going to be the day of the callback or the aftermath when they miss it. Day of, I assume Roman will be able to convince everyone to go. Aftermath, show how devastated Roman is. Maybe even get a little bit of Roman angst where he shows up not wearing the prince costume because he believes that he's not worthy of it anymore. Either way, I have a really big feeling that the moral of the next video is going to be that being a little bit selfish is okay sometimes, and that pure selflessness isn't always healthy. And that Roman is going to be a mirror to Thomas's journey realizing this. Even though they're the same shh, we don't need to talk about that. We don't talk about that. Shh. So, what are your folks' thoughts on this? Do you think Roman's gonna get to the end of his insecurity arc? Do you think that he's gonna duck out and everyone's gonna realize just how important it is? Or do you think that I'm just overreacting and reading into this? Because honestly, I kind of feel like I'm doing that a little bit right now. Leave your thoughts and theories in the comments. I would love to see them. And if you want more of these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. It would really help me out. And I guess it's time to talk about it. If you want to help support me, why not become a patron? That's right, I've launched a Patreon. If you want to help me survive so that I can make more videos and get extra bonus perks, such as getting these videos early, the Discord server, and my secret Twitter account, go ahead and head on down to the link down in the description to learn how you can do so today. I would really appreciate if you folks would consider even donating $1 a month. But if you can't, don't worry about it. I completely understand. Save your money if you don't have much. But if you do, why not check it out at least, huh? I want to thank you all so much for watching and for all the support that you guys left on the last video. I am blown away with how many amazing theories you all have. Seriously, y'all are some smart beans. You pointed out things that I never would have even thought of. I am stoked to see what you guys have to say about this one. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, see you around, folks.